batting never easy. It's the hard new ball, and here we go.
Dale Steyn, he's back. And as we expect from Dale Steyn, it'll just be trying to get that radar right initially. He won't be really slipping himself right at the start of the test, unless he's going to be operating under different instructions today, but that's been the norm for him when you were captain, Graham.
Yeah, I think you can see a lot from Dale's run-up, really, in the way that he's going to operate. I think he'll probably be a little bit nervous, hasn't played for a period of time, even though he's got 400 wickets behind him. He's only had the Nets preparation into this game, so South Africa will be hoping he gets going.
There's an edge, and there's the first wicket. Steyn is back. Dale Steyn is back, and he is delighted. What an inspiration he is to South Africa.
Yeah, the first one that Alistair Cook has had a nibble at. His judgment around off stump very good until this point. And Dale Steyn just probing away outside off stump. A little bit of cut and movement, and Cook will feel he could have left it alone. He's playing a little bit away from his body. And a safe
on strike now. Steyn is charging out. And it's an absolute beauty first up from Steyn, and a bit of a stare as well. An outstanding over. That's 3 gone. A big breakthrough from Steyn. South Africa got there first, and there's 3 runs on the board.
2-3 now. True to the way that he plays the game.
Another one. Steyn has struck again. He is on fire. He is relishing the opportunity to get back into cricket for South Africa. He's excited. He's pumped up, and he's doing some serious damage.
Just a couple of balls back, and it's a booming drive from Alex Hales. Probably would be better off having left this alone, just allowed to get himself back in. But Dale Steyn, he's back into this test team, and he's back to having an impact at this international level. Just outside that off stump, drifts away a touch, thick edge, and an easy catch that for AB de Villiers. Dale Steyn, he's pumped.
Opportunity for Joe Root, the young Joe Root, who's a fine player, against Dale Steyn. What a little clash this is. Steyn to Root. Oh, he's trapped on the crease, but he's got that away down to the vacant third-man region for a boundary. Steyn won't be too concerned about that.
No real danger. People were worried about Dale Steyn and the impact he could have coming back into the international arena. Well, he's been superb.
Just a half appeal, really, from behind the stumps. Steyn not convinced.
May have been some sort of noise. Good delivery. Flashes past the outside edge. Hits his pad with the bat. Inside edge of the bat hits the pad. There. Oh, it's well bowled and gone. Steyn's the man. Taylor turns away.
James Taylor has to go. Just a little edge. But he's played really well. Valuable innings for his team.
Stroke.
Steyn charging in. That's not a bad shout. That might break the stand. It does. So there we go. Steyn has picked up another wicket. He picked up the first 2 yesterday. Came back and picked up the third, and now he's picked up the final.
I'm certain this will be pretty good at the moment of impact as well.
Umpire's call is going to be against him. The South African players off camera are halfway to their change room. First replay is to have a look to make sure there's no connection with the willow. There isn't on ultra edge. Yeah, I think he's going to be finished. That's my call. As the bail is dislodged.
Trimming the bail, it didn't look like that.
Are considerable in both of them. Graham Smith alongside me. Good afternoon, boys. Beefy.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all our viewers. Sticky here now, hot and sticky in Durban. So crucial, the new ball, Smithy. If you don't use it and make inroads, it gets very tough. There's been no real reverse swing. Tough for the bowlers.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's what England did so superbly well yesterday. The intensity with which they bowled with that new ball was great to watch. Broad showed some really good skill. Wokes created chances that were put down and had South Africa under pressure at 20 for 2, and South Africa are going to need the same here today.
And this bloke's got 406 test wickets. He's leading the pack. Picked up 4 in the first innings. His radar was really good to Alistair Cook when he started in the first dig. Maybe not with that delivery.
Yeah, focus the guys. How do you get them focused on what's important now? What do we need to do? What are the lines? What are the intensities to get ourselves back in the game?
I think intensity is the key word, and you've touched on it. When we had Broad and Wokes bowling yesterday at the start of the South African innings, it almost looked like a bit of a different game. They were absolutely outstanding, and that's where South Africa have got to lift themselves to get there. They've got the
further up.
That's the perfect line.
So Graham, what would you have said to your, put yourself back in the captain's shoes, but
I remember the game where we bowled Australia out of Newlands for 47. Something from Shane Watson's spell, who got 5 wickets. He targeted off stump. He hit the right area, and there was a little bit in there on the day, and that's all we discussed that way. But I think that is the most crucial thing to do, is trying to line everybody.
Oh, it's a lovely delivery. That is terrific stuff from Dale Steyn. That's the end of the first over. A couple of probing balls there, 4 for no loss.
I think the thing about a South African team is that you're always going to get a team that's going to give their best. It's in our nature as when and how he uses his spinner. We saw Alistair Cook